I
And
have no opinions anymore.
and welcome back to Great Scott Marcus. Mark, it's been a while, but I'm in a fucking hurry because I want to get Chinese before I go into work, and I just got a 4K monitor, and we're running late, and we need to record this, and it might take about an hour and 20 minutes. So, welcome to
Not
Great
too
Scott
bad.
Marcus. We are both on edge, and what better way to start off the week, this week's recording, than by talking about why we're on edge and how our week was. Mark, how was your week?
Wow. Unnecessarily stressful for almost no reason, you know? I'm not on edge anymore, you know. The weekend is always a prime time to help decompress, and actually pretty much every day after work, if I didn't, go to the grocery or go shopping or go out, my standard weekday activities, I think it was like only 2 other days in there where I came home and was like, like it was just, as everybody knows, if anybody watches these things, I really don't like my job.
There's like
And
five people who are watching.
yeah, exactly. I don't like what I do at my job. I'm thankful for it, blah, blah, blah.
Blah,
But
blah, blah.
the thing that I don't like the most about it is I end up doing a lot of tech support and answering the phone and talking to people, helping them through their problems. And I fucking hate it because it's not what I want to do. And, it happened a lot this week, which kind of made me uh, go into the, it says topic on it. It should be Ramble on Edge. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Let's keep it going. Um, yeah.
I hate this week.
It was, what?
I hate this week.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was just one of those weeks, man. Just every day is like Monday was like, God damn it. Thank God that's over because that was just brutal. And then Tuesday happened. You're like, son of a bitch. Wednesday wasn't bad. And then Thursday happened. It's just, I'm glad it's over. And,
I feel like you're
weeks
rating
starts
each one
tomorrow.
of your days. Wednesday was
Yeah, I mean, that's kinda
about
how it
Wednesday
went.
was about a 5. Thursday was about a 6 because we were starting the weekend. Then yesterday was, even though it sucked, it was about a 7. Yeah,
Maybe I should start rating my days. And
on Yelp. And
I'm sure there's an app for it. It's like where you can download it and say, "How was your day today?" Fuck you.
fuck you.
That would be a 0.
Really, I feel like that'd be about a 2. Watch the
Maybe,
entire
yeah.
world burn is maybe a 1, and then 0 is, oh my god, finally it's a nuclear war, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have wrapped up season 1 for both of the Warframe shows, and so looking ahead at season 2, but like I want 2 months off, and like I'm getting it, but I'm fucking like. This wasn't a good week to start off on. I'm just man, this weather needs to make up its fucking mind. Like
Oh, you said that way too soon. 'Cause it's gonna be 60 degrees on Tuesday and then snow the next
no,
day.
that's awful. That is awful because that is why I'm feeling so much pain. And I'm sick of people coming into where I work and saying like, "Well, at least it's not snowing," and I'm just like, I'd rather have it just snowing constantly so it can make up
Yeah.
its damn mind because this hill we're on is one that I'm riding in full.
It's Ohio weather, man. Like this.
No. This is even beyond the pale for Ohio weather.
It kind of is at this point.
This shit actually does make me wonder if it's
Warming?
like if this is kind of one of those instances where it's just like this feels like global warming.
Oh no, I would totally agree with that. I mean, it's to anyone. Well, the argument that global warming just heats up the earth is completely bullshit. I mean, yes, that's true, but it's like it's not like you're just gonna have hot weather all the time. Like
Yeah,
you just get extremes. That's kind of what we're seeing
Extreme
right
snow
now.
happens as well because of global warming.
Yeah.
Whether it's a part of the Earth's processes or not, it's still kind of up in the air. But I think at this point, it's hard to throw out that mankind is not having an impact.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, beyond all that, I just kind of want to talk about being on edge because we were both on edge. I like think I even. When I called, I talked about a new show idea that we'll get to eventually,
Yeah.
which is I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've already started conceptualizing the graphics for that, and I'm swiffering while we're talking. And so, I text you, and we were both kind of just like, fucking, I've had enough. I'm going to snap at somebody. In fact,
Yeah.
I feel bad for my parents because they took a lot of that this week, and they took it well. They took it in stride, and I really do appreciate that because they are some of the best learned when it comes to my situation. I live in pain.
Sure.
I talk about that on the show all the time. Go watch somewhere else. So I guess beyond that, it's just been kind of like for a long time I haven't kind of been taking weekends, I guess.
Hmm.
Is a good way to put it. Like I'll watch Netflix while I'm editing or while I'm
Sure.
posting videos or just going through all the processes, grabbing footage. So like there are relaxing activities, but like to actually lean back and be like, there's nothing to do, and that feels
Yeah.
great. I
You
haven't
kind
done
of
that
have
in
to
a
do
long
that
time.
sometime. Yeah.
And I also think that maybe like I don't regret this decision to just kind of like go full bore for a while and then back
Hmm.
off. But yeah, this first week has kind of been like I think I'm feeling a bit frustrated because it's just like in my mind it's just like you need to be doing something. It's just like
Yeah.
shut up, mind. No, I don't.
Shut up, brain. You don't
Yeah.
know me.
Um,
Um, no, my
and I
my thing
guess
was just go ahead.
all right. And I guess like for me, like one of my coping mechanisms is to get these like kind of adrenaline rushes. I'm not your
Hmm.
typical bro gamer, I guess you could describe them as, where it's just like, oh, bro, I totally shot that bro in the head, dude, man. Oh, fuck yeah.
Bro.
But like uh, when you're in a PvP match, there's an adrenaline rush nonetheless, and
Hmm.
most of the time I'm just like, oh, that was a good game, nice, nice, and like I'll just kind of get back into it. So I jumped back in Titanfall, and that felt really good. But at the same time, I could kind of tell like that was amping me up, and there was a need to be amped up to like feel like I was progressing through something.
Sure.
I don't know. I just kind of want to ruminate on all of this, being on edge, removing that edge, or
Hmm.
tapering it, dulling the edge, shit like that.
Yeah, it's weird. I found caffeine's been really helping while I'm at
I
work.
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
not just
I'm
like I was.
um,
Clearly, both had too much caffeine today because we can't fucking talk.
well, I didn't have any caffeine today, and that's the thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm normally not a caffeine person. I almost never touch this stuff, but
Hmm.
definitely lately, it's just like I'm having coffees, I'm having pop, and it's
Yeah.
just like that. That's not my usual, and that's not because I feel like I need it or because I feel like I'm out of energy, but just because there is something there that it's just like I need that caffeine for some
Hmm.
reason, and it's not causing the anger. Somehow it is definitely helping to taper
It
it,
helps.
which
Yeah,
which seems a
it
bit
does.
counterintuitive.
Yeah, it is hard to explain. I've actually been drinking more coffee lately. I used to just drink tea in the mornings, but about a month or so ago, I realized it just wasn't working for me in the morning. Like I felt like my brain was still, slog until like 11:30 in the morning. So started drinking coffee every morning. But
See,
as of this week, we were talking about like I had fucking just pissed off at work, and then after my lunch, I'm like, all right, I just need like a caffeine fix, and I would get a Red Bull. It's just like I can feel like a weird calmness. It's almost just like I don't know how to describe it. It helps taper the edge, and I'm almost wondering if maybe the caffeine and those B vitamins in Red Bulls kind of help the blood flow through the brain, and
I'm sure there's
I'm reaching,
definitely
but
like proper science around it that would prove us
yeah,
wrong.
or right, who
Or
knows?
potentially right. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to dive too deep into that like theorem.
right.
But
But it helps me during the day when I'm going through it. I'm like, if I can just get like another cup of coffee or a Red Bull, I'm just like, yes, the rest
my
of the evening is gonna be fine.
my head has definitely been in more of a fog as well. I'm sure part of that is like upping my dosage on my muscle relaxer for my leg, upping. Taking more melatonin so that I know I get
Hmm.
a fuller amount of sleep. So those things definitely are gonna help to keep me in that fog. So yeah, the
Sure.
caffeine is definitely a help. But so like for me, part of combating the edge as well is like it's weird because for a long time I've had to be the calm at the center of the storm
Hmm.
because of my pain issue. It's too easily it can make me angry, so I've really had to teach myself how to be a lot calmer about things. Just so we're clear, this is the fucking mess going on around me. So like you're gonna see me tossing stuff off my desk here shortly.
Trying to clean everything up.
Yeah. And so yeah, like get this fucking off here and this. All right. And I like a clean desk. That little corner right there like just needs to be a little bit. There we go. Look how nice
you
that
see
is.
it all the time.
Yeah.
I can't see myself in my screen now because I don't want to keep staring at myself. So but I always fix my bed before.
This is a Ramble Entertainment. We're gonna fucking ramble. This is a bit of an optical illusion. I'm actually staring at myself while Mark is staring at me. It's a very self-centered show, and yeah. So I've kind of had to be this calm at the center of the storm. Like my dad, he's kind of that older generation man. Like just kind of gets mad at things, and so. It's always been best for me to be the calm, but I do appreciate him like really keeping his cool this week, especially he's having some old age pangs, so that helps too. And I guess what I really want to target here is just like, man, I've grown up, like, and that's a tough thing for me to actually say because almost once every year or twice every year. I look back at myself and there's always just like, man, I've done a lot of growing, but I'm sure there's a ton still to do. But like this is one of those few moments where I'm just like, wow, like I might be reaching a peak here, because I kind of look at a lot of the people around me and I'm just like, I feel more mature than most around me. People, kind of getting snippy with my managers or coworkers getting snippy with the managers or just kind of like, I don't want to say talking about immature things. Immaturity and maturity, it's not like you ever cross this line where it's just like everything is just mature. You will always have this balance between the two. Sometimes it's more balanced towards one. Sometimes it's more balanced towards the other. But I think that this was one of those weeks where I was just like, I made it through this without like actually fucking losing it at anyone, or breaking down and just sobbing for like an hour.
I spent hours like just fantasizing about rage quitting at work this week. Just like I sit back, like I get off a phone call, sit back in my chair, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, all right, I just want to fucking take my computer in front of me, push it off the desk, and just walk out. But
fuck this.
But exactly, we made it out, and I think also want to get home just to squeeze in another coping mechanism is the meditation I've been doing. Helping with that. I can't say it is for sure, but I'd like to believe that it's been helping keep my cool, so to speak.
I oddly, work has actually been, I think, a bit of a relief for me. And that's another thing I just feel like I want to appreciate. It's just that like sometimes I think my managers take a bit too much crap for such an easy. I don't want to call it an easy job, but like it's not one of the hardest jobs out there.
Sure.
And so like that's been kind of a nice relief at times too. Not that I need to get away from home, but like I said, I like a lot of what we do. I love doing the graphic work on all this. I love doing these recordings, especially with you. But yeah, there's been kind of this almost like quiet chaos stewing around me where it's just like I feel like something should be happening and nothing is happening. And that's really all that comes down to. Mark, did you have anything you wanted to conclude on?
Nope, just let's bring on the next week, see what happens.
Exactly. Yeah. This was definitely a bit of a ramble, but that's I think what kind of puts you on that edge, kind of one of those like high stress weeks where it's just like it's just a bunch of swirling mess, and that's exactly what this fucking recording is. So let's go ahead and actually move into a ramble proper.
Ooh.